Hello and welcome to our Sherlock Nation Business Overview. My name's Karin Parsons and I want to thank you for joining us tonight, today, this afternoon, wherever it is, wherever you are all around the world. We've got some exceptional speakers lined up tonight, but first, I'm curious, are you like most people who want to be able to save more time and more money, especially as you're doing your holiday shopping this year? Would you like to be an entrepreneur with your own home-based business, earning income by helping other people save time and money? If so, we really are glad you joined us tonight because we've got some great information to share with you. And if you've been watching what's been happening with the shift from the brick and mortar retail stores with the Christmas shopping this year to the online mobile shopping, you're going to realize how timely this information is for you tonight. To start our webinar off, I want to introduce you to our main speaker, Chuck Williams. He's the very first person to reach the top position in our company, Black Diamond. He's a tremendous leader, has been for the last 20 years in our industry. He's the top leader here in Sherlock Nation in the United States, and he is helping so many people as he expands his team all around the world into all kinds of different countries. I've never met anybody with as much passion to help other people succeed. And I really encourage you to listen closely because he's got great information to share with you. Chuck, it's all yours.
Thank you very much, Karin, and we're going to be coming back to you in a few minutes here to discuss the product, which will be the star of our presentation. But ladies and gentlemen, this could be the opportunity that you've been looking for to change your life. Here we are at the end of 2015, getting ready to roll into 2016, and people all over the world are looking for an opportunity. And that opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, is on the internet. The internet is not a fad. It is an evolution, and it's literally changing everything about our life as we know it. It's changing how we communicate. It's changing how we do commerce. It's changing our very culture in which we live. The three gentlemen you're looking at right now on your screen have literally made billions of dollars. That's with a B, boy, billions of dollars on the internet. Now, we're not necessarily talking about an opportunity that's going to make you billions of dollars tonight, but we are talking about an opportunity that's going to allow you to play in the same space that these gentlemen play in, and that is the internet space. Michael Weeder was quoted as saying that success is getting in front of the right trends at the right time and then executing. To talk to you tonight a little bit about timing and trends, I want to turn the call over to Diamond Power Affiliate Mark Levesque from St. Louis, Missouri. Mark, tell us a little about the internet and timing and trends, sir.
Thank you, Chuck. It's a pleasure to be with everyone today. You know, I really am watching the timing and trends. I was working for a company. We were based in Washington, D.C., but I covered the Chicago area. And I worked with companies that were early adopters in the internet, companies like McDonald's and waste management companies, Stone Container, large companies, some of the largest law firms and accounting firms in the world. And they were using the internet, and they were my clients. And I was helping them be more effective in using the internet because you can have the internet coming in, you can have the internet access to the internet, you can have your mobile device plugged into the internet, but if you're not utilizing it, what good is it? So these companies were trying to find ways to help their executives and managers make better decisions by staying better informed by using the internet, and that's what we did. And we were very successful at it. And we made a lot of people wealthy, made my company wealthy. I was working for them, I was making somebody else wealthy, which is what we do when we're not working for ourselves. But it really taught me the importance of new technologies and how these technologies change timing and trends. And so when I left the company to go work for a nonprofit, I was looking for someone who was going to open the door to the internet to the rest of us. Not just as a place to go and spend our time like on Facebook and spend our money like in Google or Amazon, but to actually help us tap into the income online. Now those people you saw on the screen earlier, you know, the founders of Google and Facebook and so forth, I mean, they're making a lot of money, and they're the high wage earners on the internet. But the other people making money online are the people who are involved in affiliate income. Affiliate income is the way people who don't own the companies that form the internet, that are the big merchants on the internet, that's the way people make money online. And they direct people to these sites like Amazon and eBay and so forth. And when you take someone through your site to there, you make an income. That's how people are making an income in the new economy. Just drive down the street, you can see that the economy is changing. Look at Walmart. Walmart's transferring $300 million a year from investing in stores into investing online. Right now, 50% of the sales on Black Friday came from a mobile device. Everything in front of us is changing. Who do you know that is going to help you use the internet as a way to create an income for you and your family? Who's doing that? If you don't do it, who will? And if you don't tell your friends about it, who's going to share with them that the economy is changing? We're going to talk later in this talk about the middle class disappearing. Why? Why is the middle class disappearing? We have to ask ourselves these questions. Why is the middle class disappearing? The income of the average middle class family dropped from 1990 from $57,000 a year to $51,000. Every year now it's dropping. The average middle class family has only $500 in their savings account. They're less than one check away from being homeless. Why is that happening? Because the Industrial Revolution created the middle class. If the Industrial Revolution is over, and believe me, it's over. It's not over in China, but it's over here. The money is being made online. We as a nation, as a society, as an economy are banking on the internet as the economy of the future. And it is. How are you going to participate? And when I saw Chuck Williams with the Sherlock, I needed two things. I needed to supplement my income at the nonprofit because I missed the kind of lifestyle I had when I was in the corporate world. And I wanted to be part of the company that makes the internet open as an opportunity to everyone. And when I saw the technology that he had, I knew that they had it. They had figured out how to tap into affiliate income. They had figured out how to get around how the internet is rigged to not give us the best price. Google's being sued right now because they're favoring their advertisers over the people searching for the best price. So the Sherlock takes care of both things for us. It's a great opportunity. It helps us save money. You know, if you just think about the savings that you can find using the Sherlock. My wife and I use protein bars. We have like 2 of them a day. They cost $1.60 at Walmart. We find them on the Sherlock for $1. We save 60 cents a bar. We're saving $2.40 a day. That's more than I'm spending on my monthly on the Sherlock on one thing I'm saving money on. Not to mention mouthwash and car parts and electronics, all these things. We save money. Now with the Sherlock, with the mobile app, we're even making money when we save money. There is no better concept for creating an income in the new economy that I've seen. If you know of one, you tell me, because I know that this is the best thing going for moving from the old economy to the new economy. You are in the right place at the right time with the right product. Welcome to the new generation and new economy through Sherlock Nation. Back to you, Chuck.
Thank you, Mark. And ladies and gentlemen, if you sense a little bit of enthusiasm in our voice, we're just trying to be realistic with you. This is a phenomenal opportunity with Sherlock Nation. We want you to catch the vision of where we're going. Michael Weeder is our CEO. He is a man of vision. He's a man of great experience and knowledge. He has a great background on the internet, having made millions of dollars on the internet. He also has a background in direct sales network marketing, everything from a distributor to a person who provided the seed capital for a couple of different network marketing companies, to a man who's placed CEOs and done consulting for the industry. He is really iconic in both areas, the internet and direct sales network marketing. And through Sherlock Nation, he's combined those two loves into one phenomenal opportunity for you and me. You're looking at a screen right now with Bishop Tudor Bismarck. His ministry is actually using the Sherlock Nation to raise funds for his ministry. This is an email that actually came across my desk where his ministry was sent out an email to their supporters to have them use our app to raise money to help raise support for his ministry. Speaking of ministries, I've got a great friend over in the Philippines, Diamond Willie Davis. And Willie, why don't you share a little about your story and how your ministry uses Sherlock to enhance what you do?
Okay, thank you, Chuck, and welcome everybody to the webinar. Like Chuck was just saying, I do have a ministry here in the Philippines. My ministry has been going on since back in 2007. And we used to do an annual feeding where we would feed about 400 kids per year. And so we would have to go out and solicit to earn money for the ministry. Well, a couple of years ago, I got introduced to Sherlock by Chuck, and now our ministry has grown we're able to do at least one feeding a month, and most months we do more than one feeding. And this month of December, we're doing about 4 feedings. And it's all due to the Sherlock and the influence of great donors like the great Double Diamond, Pete Hamby. He's one of the great donors to our ministry. As you can see, this is by far our best outing. This was last week that you see on the screen. We did 1,400 students, and that was a great accomplishment for the ministry. Pete was able to go along with us, and it's just a tremendous feeling to be able to do that. You can't express it. And so we owe a lot of it to the Sherlock. I thank Mr. Michael Weeder for his Pay It Forward program. Each year he also donates to our program. He's a tremendous man of charity. He donates to a lot of other groups also throughout the year. And so with that, I just want to say that Sherlock does so many great things. They are out there in front of the trend. It's a tremendous way to make income out of a business, but it's also a great way to give back to the community. Back to you, Chuck.
Thank you much, Willie Davis. Appreciate your feedback. And ladies and gentlemen, that's just one of many stories of how Sherlock Nation is changing lives around the world. What you're going to learn on our webinar, the remaining few minutes we have together, is how to turn your mobile device and the mobile devices of other people around the world into a cash machine for you and your family. We're also going to teach you how to do something Willie Davis has been teaching people to do for years now, and that is to gain financial freedom. Lastly, I want to mention we partner with some of the major brands on the internet, eBay, Amazon, Google, to name just a few. Our mission at Sherlock Nation is very simple. We want to allow people all over the world an opportunity to save both time and money. That's just using our product, ladies and gentlemen, as well as becoming financially free by getting involved in the income opportunity and sharing our product with others. It's important now at this point in the presentation that you take a moment and reflect on what is your why. Without a strong why, you will not succeed in this or any other business. So what is your why? Is it to get out of debt? Is it to pay for college? Is it retirement? Is it to travel? Is it to take care of loved ones? Is it to provide for ministries that are near and dear to your heart? What is your why that's going to get you excited about getting out of bed in the morning and doing the things you have to do to be successful in your business? Very, very important that you know what your why is. Once you know your why, I believe we have the vehicle that can help you achieve your why and get whatever it is you want out of your life. It's at this point in our presentation that I want to turn the call back over to the young lady that introduced me. Karin Parsons is a global power affiliate with the Sherlock. She is the leading affiliate in building the team over in Africa. She was instrumental in customizing the app for Nigeria, and she is a great leader and trainer. She's going to share with you a little bit about the Sherlock product. So, Karin, I'm going to switch over the screen to you, and it's all yours, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Chuck. I get really excited about sharing the product because not only do I save money all the time with it, but I'm able to help a lot of other people save money as well. And just like Mark shared, you use it for everything, whether it's from A to Z, small items, big items, whatever you're looking for. If you put it through the Sherlock, very quickly you're going to find the best price for whatever you're looking for. You can get the app several different ways. One, you can go to your app store, whether it's Android or Apple, and you can get the app that way. You do have to have an invitation code. This is an invitation only app. Or you can go to this site. And one of the reasons I really like this invitation.shoppingsherlock.com site is because it has a video, shows you how to use it. And again, this site's going to have a special invitation code when you're sent to it. But let's take a minute and watch the video which explains how to use the mobile app.
Hi folks, I'm going to quickly show you the Shopping Sherlock mobile app, which is available on both Android, iPhone and also desktop. So you can see the Shopping Sherlock mobile app tile in my home screen. So I'm going to press on it now, and what's going to happen is it's going to take me to the login page. If you're new, you're going to press the bottom brown button at the bottom. It says create account, and that's going to take you to how you set up your first account. So what happens is, as you see the invite code, this is an invite only product. So you need to get your invite code from a Shopping Sherlock affiliate. You then enter in your invite code, the username, an email address, a password, and also you need to accept terms and privacy policy once you've gone through them. You then simply press create account, and you can come back to the login screen and actually enter in your login information, press remember me, and press login. Once you do that, you'll be signing in, and it'll ask you to choose your country. We have very many countries available in Shopping Sherlock, so I'm going to go to UK, so that's where I'm based. Press submit, and then I'm going to be taken to the incredible Shopping Sherlock page. Now, we have many different features. We have shop, daily deals, flight, hotel, compare, price scanner. You can invite your friends, there's branding, special offers, and inbox as well. It's an incredible app, so I'm just going to quickly show you a couple of the features. So the shop feature, let's say I was looking for a Go Pro Hero 4. Go Hero 4. I can enter that in, press done, and press search button at the top. And what it's going to do is going to take me to all these different stores and the prices on there, so I can just simply go through all these different stores and it will show me the different products. So again, Rakuten, Price Scanner, all these are major stores. And here, I can just simply press on that. And what it will do is it'll take me to different stores. There's Amazon's that price. Some websites I've never even heard of. Absolute Snow, never even heard of that. So that's how the shop feature works. It's an awesome, it's going to help you save a lot of time and a lot of money. Daily deals, another incredible thing. Available in some of the countries. It'll show me all the daily deals in an area where I select. So if I'm going to select, let's say I'm going to select Liverpool and press done, it's then going to get me all the deals there in Liverpool. And as you can see, there's 53% off, 52% off, 49% off, and so on and so on. Flights, you can select where you want to fly from, where to, the number of adults, class, sort by price, and the dates you leave it. And it'll find you all those. Again, same with hotels. It's an absolutely incredible app. We have Compare, where you can simply, again, just go Pro. Let's just say I was looking for Well, in fact, let's try a different search. Tom Runner. I was looking for a Tom Runner. There's about £129 in the store. Using the Shopping Sherlock app, what it's going to do is it's going to collect all the searches on one page and look, 11999 is all these searches, Tom Runner. Yeah? It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant app. Price scanner as well. Obviously, I've not got a product in front of me, but I can just turn my scanner on, and what it'll do is I'll scan a barcode, it will find me a great price on the internet. I can also invite my friends. Through that, I can see different special offers and branding. So that is the incredible product of Shopping Sherlock. I hope you decide to use it because it really is an incredible tool. Thank you.
Not only do we have the mobile app, but we've also got a web-based app. For those who prefer to use their online, you've got this app which looks a little different, but it's really the same thing. You've got just all the things that you were hearing about: flights, hotels, daily deals, compare, shop. But a couple things I want to point out. One is our loyalty program, and I think Chuck's going to go more into that. But here's a great way for customers to actually earn by using the app. And if you are the business owner who is an affiliate and owns this app, you actually own these two spots to be able to advertise anything you want to advertise. Say you have a retail establishment, you have a pizza shop, you have an online business. You put your icon here, you hyperlink this to any site you want to send it to. I bet Pastor Tudor's church is sending it to their church website. Here's a coupon spot. You can promote anything that you want. So every time you give away your complimentary free app to people, they're being reminded of you every time they use it. So it's a win-win situation. A couple things that just recently I've really been able to benefit with Christmas shopping. It's been phenomenal this year. I was talking to a family member who wanted to buy it was a 12 volt or one of the large ride-on, it's a Dodge Ram. It's a kid's ride-on toy, but the real big ones. And he was going to get it at Amazon. It was $512. And I asked him, did you Sherlock it? And he said no. And while he was on the phone, I just checked real quick and was able to find it for $299, including shipping. Instantly, he saved $213. And I'll tell you, he was kind of happy. I needed some men's boots. I found some waterproof Thinsulate ones. They were $189 in the store. Got them for $79. Whatever you're looking for, my goodness, put it through the Sherlock. I've sent so many gifts to other people, been able to save, have free shipping, save all kinds of money, and I encourage you to do the same thing. We're going to take you back to Chuck, who's going to tell you a little bit more about our other products and also how you can benefit by using and sharing this app with other people. Chuck?
Great job, Karin, as always. And ladies and gentlemen, for sake of time, we're going to skip past the other products, and we're going to go right into what it means to be an affiliate and some of the benefits of being an affiliate of Sherlock Nation. There are many, many. We won't be able to go into all of them tonight. First of all, when you become an affiliate, you're going to want to purchase the Sherlock system. It's a one-time purchase of $279 and then a low monthly subscription of $49.95. That puts you in business. And ladies and gentlemen, here we are in December of 2015. People that purchase their system prior to the end of December can actually write it off as a tax-deductible business expense for this year. There are many great tax advantages to owning your own business here in the United States and in other countries around the world. Now, what is Sherlock Nation? Sherlock gives you the ability to give away an unlimited number of those desktop and mobile apps that Karin was just talking about. It also has no high cost, as I just mentioned, a very low startup cost, very low monthly fee. Instant gratification. You don't have to wait to gain weight, lose freckles, pimples, look older, look younger, think smarter. Whatever the other product-based companies are telling you it's going to do, those always take time to see if they really work. Sherlock, man, you put the app on your phone, you use it, and you have instant gratification, instant savings. And with Christmas shopping right now, there's never been a better time to be a Sherlock affiliate giving away our app. You're saving people time and money. It's literally a win-win. Training websites, capture pages, there's all kinds of great things available to you with Sherlock Nation, including Sherlock Travel. We have a phenomenal travel platform. Save you literally hundreds, maybe thousands of dollars, depending on the amount of travel you do over the course of a year. That's available only to Sherlock affiliates, although we are working on a retail program that we're going to be able to sell that to customers in the very near future. Sherlock University. We've got the director of Sherlock University on the line with us tonight. I almost called you Dr. Mark Levesque. Maybe that's prophetic, Mark. But Mark is a phenomenal trainer and leader. He's helping us put together Sherlock University. We're going to talk about a part of that in our training tonight. Sherlock Local is our own version of Groupon, where we can go out as affiliates and actually sign up small merchants, medium-sized merchants, and put their apps onto our Sherlock. It's incredible. And then you got Sherlock Fundraising. You got companies and ministries like Willie Davis's and Tudor Bismarck that are using the Sherlock for fundraising just by being part of the regular program. We also have a fundraising platform in addition to that. Well, bottom line, what we do is we share our free product. As people use it and benefit, so do we, because we get paid what's called affiliate or usage income. Karin mentioned our loyalty program. Not only we as affiliates, but also our customers. As you give away Sherlocks, you accumulate points. You can cash those points in for gift cards in certain places around the world. Let's talk about team building for a second. We've talked about the ability to give away Sherlocks and make money. That's called usage income. On the other side of the coin is team building. That you teach other people to do the same thing. Every time you sell 2 Sherlock systems, $279 each, you earn $100. No limit to how many of these you can earn. You can literally earn these $100 bonuses every hour, every day, every week, every month, every year. However often you sell 2, you make $100. We have a new bonus, one of the most exciting I've seen in a long time. It's called the Weekly Customer Acquisition Bonus. It's really pretty simple. There's 3 criteria. Number 1, you have to get 2 new customers in a whole week. That's simple, ladies and gentlemen. Number 2, you have to have 2 people join your team as affiliates that purchase the Sherlock system. That also is pretty simple. And number 3, the most simple of all, is you have to help your 2 new Sherlock affiliates get 2 customers in their first 30 days. Now, if you meet all 3 of those criteria in any one given week, you get a share in the Weekly Customer Acquisition Bonus Pool. That share will vary in size based on the actual sales that week. When I'm talking about sales, I'm talking about the $279 and the $49.95 monthly fee. Those sales during a given week, a percentage of them will be put aside for this Weekly Customer Acquisition Bonus. Then the other variable is how many other affiliates around the world earn a share in this Weekly Customer Acquisition Bonus Pool. We have a gentleman on the line tonight. His name's Pete Hamby. I'm going to introduce him in just about 3 minutes here. Pete Hamby, a couple weeks ago, there was 12 shares earned throughout the entire company worldwide. 9 of those shares were on his team. Definitely a man who knows what he's doing, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to want to hear from him in a little bit. He's going to talk to you about the Power of 4. Leading up to the Power of 4 here, I want to just talk to you about a couple other ways of making money. These are the most exciting because it's leverage. It's other people's efforts. It's how you accumulate wealth. The first of which is sales cycle bonuses. Every time you have 2 Sherlock systems sold on your right team and 2 Sherlock systems sold on your left team, no matter who made the 2 sales on each side, you earn $50. This pays down through infinity in depth. It pays globally. It's a global pay plan. And no matter how successful someone on your team becomes, they never break away from you. All their sales always count for you. This is a phenomenal part of our pay plan right here. Another phenomenal part is the residual aspect that comes through the sales, the subscription cycle bonuses. Every time 2 people on your right team and 2 people on your left team pay their $49.95 monthly fee, you earn $10. Again, this pays down through infinity. It's global, and no matter how big one of your teams get, those people never break away from you. This is another opportunity to create wealth for you and your family. Now, I want to turn the call over to Double Diamond Pete Hamby. He's currently in the Philippines. Pete, I was trying to add up the number of countries you've been in the last 12 months, and I got to about 12. I think that's about right, 12 or 13. Pete is a world traveler. I'm going to let him share his story with you real quickly and then share with you this incredible concept that he developed that literally can create wealth for you and your family. So, Pete, tell us a little about yourself and the Power 4, please.
Hey, good morning, everybody. I'm here, like Chuck said, I'm in the Philippines. I'm at Diamond Willie Davis's house with him and his family. I think we're having a hurricane right now, but it's not even the rainy season, but I've got a flight back to the U.S. tomorrow, so maybe it's telling me I shouldn't go tomorrow, but I got to go. You're right, Chuck. I left South Africa July 17th of this year to pursue my career with the Sherlock full-time. I don't know how many countries I've been in. I can tell you in the last 30 days that I've been in Singapore, Hong Kong, Macau, Taiwan, Philippines, and that's just in the last 30 days. I may have left one out. I can't remember. But then when I got to the Philippines, like this weekend, I was up in Baguio, which is about a 4-hour drive, 5-hour drive north of Manila, starting a team up there for some of the other teams in my group. And, you know, it's an exciting time with the Sherlock. You know, if you're looking at this business to earn an extra $400 or $500 a month, or you're looking to be free from your job and be able to travel around the world, you know, I can tell you that that's what I'm doing now. I was building power plants for 28 years all around the world. I was in South Africa building the largest power plant in the world, getting up at 4:30 a.m. in the morning, getting home at 6, 6:30, 7 o'clock at night, doing that 5, 6, 7 days a week. And, you know, I just didn't have the freedom. Yeah, I was making money, but just didn't have the freedom to do what I wanted to do. And, you know, now, don't get me wrong, I'm still busy. I'm still out, you know, working the Sherlock every day. I did take a few days off last week. I went to Puerto Galera, went scuba diving for 4 days. So you have to live part of the dream too. So anyway, about a year and a half ago to 2 years ago, I was looking at our compensation plan, and I was trying to figure out the best way to maximize our compensation plan. Well, when I've been talking to other people about the business, and I would tell them, hey, you know, I want you to be like me. I want you to go out and recruit 30, 40, 50, 100 people. Well, they gave me a blank stare, like, I don't even know that many people. Well, I started looking at the compensation plan and found out that to be able to maximize this compensation plan up to the double diamond level, you really only need to personally refer 4 people. Okay? We're not telling you not to refer more than that, but we're telling you that the power of 4 does work by only personally referring 4 people to buy the Sherlock system and teaching them to duplicate. As you can see on the screen, there's you. The first thing you do is you personally refer 1 on your left and 1 on your right, or vice versa. But that way you've made 2 sales, so you've earned $100 of the Fast Start bonus. Then you sell 1 more on your left, 1 more on your right, for another $200 on the Fast Start bonus. So you've earned another 100. Now that's 200 in Fast Start bonuses, but as Chuck was talking about in the team building bonus, now there's 2 sales on your left, 2 sales on your right for another $50. You've earned $250 by personally referring 4 people to your business. Now, we teach people to duplicate. So the first person on the left or one of the people on your left refers their 4, one on the right refers their 4, back to the left, back to the right. Everyone's referring 4 people, so now you have 8 new sales on your left, 8 new sales on your right. They've earned their $250 and they're building their binary, but now you have the 8 new sales on the left, 8 new sales on the right, you've earned another $200. As we duplicate the next level, 32 new sales on the left, 32 new sales on the right for $800. Duplicate another level, 64 and 64 is 128, so 128 new sales on the left, 128 new sales on the right for $3,200. Go one more level at 256, and the only reason I go this many levels deep is because that's all I've memorized, but we pay through infinity levels. So that's 512 new sales on the left, 512 new sales on the right for a total of $12,800, and that's just on the team building bonuses, okay? Now, the residual income of this business, as you've gone down through these 5 levels here, you've accumulated 682 people on the left, 682 on the right that are paying their $49.95 a month, and every 2 on each side that pay that, you earn $10. So you've created, excuse me, you created a residual income of $3,410 monthly. Now, I travel all over Asia, a lot of Asian countries like the Philippines or Taiwan or Thailand, you know, $3,400 US dollars per month, you can live quite well in those countries. Some countries like Singapore and Hong Kong, you pay that much for one dinner. But just kidding, but it is expensive in Hong Kong and Singapore. But as you build your business, think about building the power of 4. One of our most successful distributors in the company is out of Kazakhstan, and she made it to Black Diamond, teaching her people the power of 4. So that's all I've got, Chuck. I got to get packing. I got to try to make it into Manila here in the next couple hours. I fly out at 6:40 a.m. in the morning. I have 28 hours of travel to get to Orlando to spend the Christmas with my mom and sisters and family there, and then I'll be in St. Louis to be with you for a couple weeks, visiting my children and all the people there in St. Louis.
Pete, we appreciate you joining us. It's this morning in the Philippines. It's still the evening here back in the United States. We literally have people from all over the world on this webinar tonight. And speaking of leaders, we go from one double diamond to another as we go out to the West Coast of the United States for Brandon Ivey. Double diamond. He's going to share with you our ladder of success. Brandon, take it away.
Thank you very much, Chuck, and I love hearing from Double Diamond Pete Hamby on the other side of the world. Is doing an excellent job out there. The man I learned the power of 4 from. But let me say this, all references to income implied or stated to this document and the Sherlock Comp Plan does not guarantee any level of income or earnings to any affiliate. Earnings from the Sherlock Comp Plan depend solely on web app usage, sales, and each affiliate's skill, ability, and personal application. Now, the one thing that we have in our business is the ability to get promoted. And that was one thing that I always loved because I was taught growing up that you want to become successful, you've got to be a hard worker. And in fact, what have we been taught in America? You want to become financially free. You got to go to school, get good grades, and get a good, safe, secure job, a job that will take care of you for the rest of your life. I followed that format. I did all of that. I graduated from Morehouse College in Atlanta, Georgia, got a nice corporate career going, but due to no fault of my own, I was laid off from my job not once but twice. And so I quickly learned that hard work doesn't necessarily mean or equal success unless you're in the right vehicle, the right industry. So I joined the industry of network marketing, and I didn't have much success at the beginning. In fact, this is my 17th year this month in network marketing. It may sound like a long time. I'm only 39 years old, but I got started right out of college. I was 21 years old when I first got started, and I didn't have much success, but I never gave up. I kept working hard. I kept working hard. Got to a point where I was a 6-figure earner in this industry, was able to retire and walk off my job at the age of 36 years old, and I've been working from home full-time ever since. So if you're like me and you're a hard worker, then you're going to very much appreciate our ladder of success. You see, we all start off as an affiliate in the business, and if we want to get paid, all we have to do is go out there, not only give the Sherlock away for free, but teach them how to save money using it. And there's no limit to how many Sherlock customers we could personally have from anywhere around the globe. Americans aren't the only ones who want to save money. How would you like to get paid while you sleep because somebody on the other side of the world is shopping and saving money and you're getting paid? But if you want to get paid on your organization, take advantage of what Black Diamond, Chuck Williams, and also Pete Hamby talked about with the bonuses and the cycles, then you got to be at least a star affiliate. You have to do 2 Sherlock system sales for $279 and have 5 personal Sherlock customers. You're now a star affiliate. You can literally earn up to $2,000 a week. That's $8,000 a month by only personally enrolling 2 people and teaching them how to do the same, all the way down through infinity. The next position is called Power Affiliate. As a Power Affiliate, you must personally enroll 4 and have a total of 12 on your team with 10 personal Sherlocks customers. That's where the power of 4 comes from, because by hitting that, you're positioned to maximize the compensation plan. But as a Power Affiliate, you're going to be able to earn up to $3,000 a week. You get a raise. You're also going to get a 20% check match on all the people you personally enroll in the business, all the Sherlocks they give away, and if you hit this in your first 15 days, not of the day that you sign up in the business, but 15 days of when you did your first Sherlock system sale. That could be 2-3 months from now. That's when the 15-day clock starts. You get a $200 bonus check. The next position is called Global Affiliate, and this is the game-changing position. As a global, you want to help 12 people on your team become a power just like you. Have 20 personal Sherlock customers. If you do this in your first 180 days, you're going to get a $2,000 bonus check. You also get a 20% check match on every single person on your team, not just the people you personally enroll, but every single person on your team when they cycle for $50 or $10. You know, I got a call from one of our new globals in Nigeria who was blown away. He just hit global last month, but he woke up and saw that when people on his team cycled for $10, he was making $10. I'm sorry, cycled for $50, he was making $10. It never hit him until he actually saw it physically. The next thing about this position is that you can earn up to $20,000 a week, and you're no longer considered an affiliate of the company. You are a co-owner of the company. You own equity in the company. So what that means is that when we become a billion-dollar company, all of the globals are worth $25 million combined. The next position is called Diamond Affiliate. As a Diamond Affiliate, you must personally enroll 4 people in 2 separate legs on your binary. At least have 1 person on each side, 4 globals and 2 separate legs. Once that happens, you get the same as the global, except now you get entry into the Diamond bonus pool. Now, you heard Chuck talk about the weekly cab bonus. Our percentage of all company sales is set aside for those of you who qualify each week. Well, also a percentage of that is set aside for the diamonds who qualify every month. To qualify, you have to do 1 personal Sherlock system sale in that month, and you get 1 share. Our goal for this is to ultimately, for the shares to end up becoming a full-time income for most people. That's our ultimate goal, and the best thing about this is, since it's a percentage of all company sales, we have grown every single month. So that just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. As a double diamond, you get 2 shares. As a triple diamond, you get 3 shares. And the top position is called Black Diamond. You need to have 16 globals on your team in 8 separate legs, 100 personal Sherlock customers. You now get a raise. You're going to get a 30% check match on every single person on your team until the next global hits. Then you're going to get a 10% override below that global. So you're either earning a 30 or a 10% check match on your entire organization. I love when I learned about this for the first time. Black Diamond Chuck Williams was telling me, you know, this can end up being 50% of your income. You also get another entry into a 2.5% equity in the company just between the Black Diamonds, and we only have 3. 1 in Kazakhstan, 1 in the United Kingdom, and our very own here in the United States, and I'm going to turn it right back on over to Chuck Williams, Black Diamond. Chuck, back to you. Hey, Chuck, I think you're muted.
Thank you, I was basically saying, ladies and gentlemen, if you're still on the webinar at this time, this is a little longer than normal, but we had an all-star lineup for you tonight, and I just wanted to share from the heart with you what's going on with Sherlock Nation. The only question left is, are you ready to join our team? 90 days from now, your life can be completely different than it is today. And I mean that with full sincerity. 90 days from now, you could literally lay the foundation for your financial freedom. Now, you may not be financially free in the next 90 days, but you could definitely lay that foundation. If you're willing to work as hard as I did, I was able to earn over $10,000 in my first 45 days in business because I worked very, very hard. Now, don't use that as a measuring stick because I think that's still a record for the company. But I'm just telling you, if you're willing to work, this is an opportunity that can help you earn a substantial income. What I want you to do now is get back with the person who invited you to our webinar and let them know your level of interest. People typically have one of two levels. Number one, I really like the product. I want to use the product. I want to be a customer. That's great. Number two, I want to get involved in the business and make money with y'all. I want to be part of the team. That's great also. We love customers and we love new team members. Those are your two options. Now, please get back with the person who invites you and let them know where you stand. They thought enough of you to invite you. Please think enough of them to let them know where you're at. Number one, you just want to be a customer. Number two, I want not only to be a customer, but I want to be a part of this incredible company that's going to become a multi-billion-dollar company that pays out over 68% of all revenue to our affiliates. Come join the fun. Now with that, I want to shift gears quickly into our training segment tonight. I have to tell you, I am more excited about tonight's training than any training I've ever done in my 20-plus year career.